Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back, Dad Radio. We do the record club. It's classics. So the four of us, picked four albums each, or one album each, and then we all listened to it. And now we're gonna talk about them. Here we go.
Yeah, Moon Hooch. Yeah, this is their debut album, I believe, self-titled Moon Hooch. Super easy to remember, which is helpful because their songs are kind of hard to remember because they're all just numbers. Anyway, yeah, this album is. I was introduced to these guys. I like went to one of their shows just kind of randomly. Um, and it was like super cool. The whole band is just like two saxophonists and then a drummer. Um, so when you listen to this album, these songs are very like, they're saxophone, but they also kind of feel like dancey and clubby. So like you, with the way to describe this is like you kind of feel like you're at a saxophone rave, when this music is playing. It's very like beat heavy and simple rhythms and um, so it's a super cool album to just kind of toss on when you're like walking anywhere or like doing anything that requires movement. I feel like it's not the easiest album to listen to when you're sitting on the couch, but it is a cool album when you're like walking around and doing stuff and needing to be energetic. So there's a ton of energy coming from these songs. Um, a lot of just feel and movement. Um, yeah, it's super cool. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to think of it, and what some of your guys' favorite songs are.
I've listened to a lot of Moon Hooch. I had a friend in college who played baritone sax, and this was like his favorite band. Because you don't see a whole lot of baritone saxes. They're very rare. Um, this is I think they started busking in the New York subway, and now they're like a real band. But I think it's cool. Like these are clearly very talented jazz musicians. And they were like, okay, let's just make an EDM album out of, saxophones and a drummer. It's really cool. I mean, there's build-ups, there's drops, there's breakdowns. It is literally an EDM album just with saxophones. And the two tube songs are saxophone dubstep. They have the wobble bass wubs, they have the build-ups, they have the drops, they have the breakdowns. I mean, it's a little corny to listen to nowadays because of what dubstep became, but I think it's still really cool. I think it's awesome. This is, yeah, like you said, just sitting there listening to the album. I think the same thing with EDM albums. A lot of the songs can get a little bit repetitive. But if I'm doing something else that I need a really high energy, this would definitely be one of my picks. This is a great album.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was on a road trip back from Indianapolis with my sister. She was sick in the car and I was playing this, so she was trying to sleep, so I don't think that helped her out at all. Whatever, she actually said, yeah, this is just like EDM, like in like saxophone. Yeah, and I was just like, yeah, you're right. I didn't even pick up on that. So it's funny. I felt like I was like in this was like the Mario Kart 8 soundtrack almost. Like when I was driving, I was like, you know. But anyway, yeah, it's really cool. I think that it would be like seeing it live would be like on another level. Like it'd be a lot more of an experience because I agree it is kind of the songs can be kind of similar, but I think if you're in like that kind of environment with that high energy, interesting live sound, it'd probably be like on a whole nother level. Um, but yeah, I mean it's super interesting, and I'm so glad you brought it to the club because that's something I've never heard like before. So super cool.
Yeah, I was definitely dancing to it. We were listening to it last night actually, and I was like, why am I dancing to this? Like, what's going on? It was just like taking control, you know?
Mhm.
But it was, yeah, I really liked it. I don't think I can name songs because they kind of run into one another. And the titles are just numbers. But yeah, it was very cool. And definitely making a EDM jazz album is very 2013. Matt was like, try to guess which year, like when this album came out. And I didn't, but then I was like, wait, this is definitely like
First guess was 19.
2000 era. Yeah, I don't know why.
I was like, what?
But then I was like, wait, no, this is definitely like very recent people trying to do something with jazz that's not just jazz. But yeah, it was cool.
This
I think-
this does totally feel like 2013 viral YouTube.
Yeah.
They
I'm pretty
had
sure I
a-
like saw these guys on YouTube back.
They have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The baritone sax guy runs around New York City
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
cone and a saxophone, and he just goes into different like buildings and businesses and just plays saxophone.
Wow.
It's like super obnoxious, but really funny.
That's so YouTube generation.
Yeah.
I love Miguel got his own song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the only song that doesn't have a number.
It's Michael's song. We had Michael's song in the
Oh,
last
yeah.
album. Now we have Miguel's song.
Oh,
Oh, full circle.
Actually, I did see these guys in Nashville a couple years ago, and it was like a rave. It was a lot of fun. I think like the saxophones are the star of the show, but I think you got to give credit to the drummer. I think the grooves on this album are just so infectious and fun, and I think that's mostly the drums.
totally. There's a ton of energy coming from the drums.
Mm-hmm.
And every song is like it's like nonstop. They're intense. Cool. I'm gonna give this album. I'm gonna give it 7.7 saxophones out of 10. 7.7 traffic cones out of 10. I think it's a really fun album. It's super good. I don't know if it like will like in terms of classic albums like shatters the test of time or anything, but it's a fun album. Great band. Really even better show. 10 out of 10 show. So go see them if you can.
Thanks for watching that video. If you want to watch more of us talk about music, check us out. We got a lot of awesome videos for you to listen to. And like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And let us know what you thought of this video down in the comments below. We're always chatting with people who have an opinion, and we love it. So, see ya.